Hey guys, welcome back my another video tutorial, that is biology with Snehal. So in this video lecture we are going to be discussing about a quality management system, that is the QMS, which is basically followed into the pharmaceuticals industry. Okay, so let's discuss about it. So what is the quality management system, or we can say that what is the QMS? So according to ICH guideline number Q10, Q9 and Q7, there are a systematic process, or we can say that there is a structured system of the procedure, documentations, training and the control, which ensure that our pharmaceutical products are manufactured consistently and which meet their predetermined the quality standard and the regulatory requirements. So this is called as a quality management system. So basically this is actually a documentary definition about the QMS, but only on the definition you couldn't get the idea about that what kind of the activity or what kind of the system are followed into the pharmaceutical industry. Okay, so I taken a simple a real example that with the help of this you can get a little bit idea about it, that what actually happened or how follow the a QMS system into the pharmaceutical industry. Okay, so let's discuss about it. So guys, imagine there are the three pharmaceuticals company. Okay, already I draw here. There are the three pharmaceutical company, and already I giving the naming here. The company A, company B, and the company C. Okay, minimize again. You have to imagine there are the three pharmaceutical company. The three pharmaceutical company naming as, that is the company A, company B and the company C. Okay, so let's focus on company A. Okay, so this company A have a goal. Okay, this company A have a goal. Then what kind of the goal? The goal is for to manufacture high quality of the medicines. Okay, there is a company, this company A have a goal. What kind of the goal? The goal is manufacture high quality of the medicine, but there are no any system. Okay, there are no any system. Then what kind of the system? The system for procedure, SOP, documentation, training, quality checks. There are the no this type of the system. Okay, system is already I have mentioned here. Okay, there are the no any kind of the system. The employees are not trained. Then what should be the result of this aim? The batch are manufactured, but some batch are manufactured are poor in quality. Some batch are good in quality. There are not batch are manufactured inconsistently. It means that without having a system they cannot achieve their goal. It means that only having a goal, it's not enough for manufactured high quality of the medicines. Okay, got it what I explained here? Okay, but this company B having a system, then what kind of the system? There are the control SOPs, or there are the approved SOPs. There are the procedure, control procedure, or structured procedure. The training is conducted regularly, documentations are over there, but there is no goal. And what kind of the goal? That is manufacture a high quality of the medicine. What should be result of the end? The result is that the employees don't know the knowledge behind whatever they have to be performed there, and they don't know why we are performing there. The knowledge, they don't know the knowledge behind it, or they don't know the reason behind it. So only having a system without goal, or we can say that without goal, having a system there is no clear direction for manufacture or high quality of the medicines. Okay, but this company C having a both means they have a goal as well as they have a system, so they can produce a good quality of the medicine. Okay, then how? They having a procedure, they having a system, they having a training, they having a regulatory audits, they having they conduct the internal audits, they performing the quality checks, they regularly conduct the training, so employees are already trained, and the employees are know whatever they have to be performed there, and they keeping a record of each and every activity whatever they have to be performing in there. And if they want to change any procedure, or if they want to change any procedure, or we can say that they have to be change any instrument, then they have to be proper control on this. They have to proper fill up the document for this, that you probably guys know that we have to be called, that is the change control system. So they have to be so there is this kind of the system for each and every activity, and each and every system is there. So what is the end result of this company C? The company is manufacture a product consistently, and which meet their predetermined the specification or the quality standards and the regulatory requirements. So this is actually the quality management system. Okay, so this is a simple scenario about the QMS. This is actually a real-time example that. So what tell us that? This example what tell us that? So this goal tell us, or this goal, the pharmaceutical industry, this goal indicates that what have to be achieved, that is the quality medicines. It means this goal tell that is what have to be achieved, and this systems tell that is how have to achieve. It means that system is the proper guidance for manufacture or high quality of the medicines. Okay, so this is a scenario about a quality management system. I will take another one example, pharma example, that can be, you can get easily idea about what is the QMS system following to the pharmaceutical industry. Okay, so just I rough here. Okay. Okay, so we will take another one example. Okay, so any pharmaceutical company, they have to be manufacture of paracetamol tablet under the QMS system. Okay, there is one pharmaceutical company. Okay, they have to be manufacture of paracetamol tablet under the QMS system. Okay, so how they often the entire procedure under the QMS system. Okay, so one by one I will be explain here. Okay, so the company want to manufacture a paracetamol tablet under the QMS system. So what going to be first? In this company there is a QA department. Okay, so QA department will be done a vendor qualification for their raw material. Okay, vendor qualification. Okay, first the QA person will be there done the vendor qualification. Then vendor qualification for what? The whatever the raw material is used entire through this procedure to manufacture the paracetamol tablet. So these for this raw material vendor qualification should be done. So this is the responsibility of the QA person. So QA person will be done a vendor qualification. Whenever the vendor qualification done, the supplier will be approved, and this approved supplier will be sent a raw material or KSM or whatever kind of the API is necessary to manufacture a paracetamol tablet. Then the approved supplier will be sent a raw material into the manufacturing site. Okay, so whenever the raw material KSM API will be arrive into the manufacturing site, the warehouse person or the warehouse department will be receipt for this raw material and the label for quarantine. Okay, actually this is the space for less because this board is so small. Okay, so first of all, vendor qualification done. The approved supplier will be send the raw material at the manufacturing site. At the manufacturing site, warehouse person will be receipt of this raw material and the quarantine as a label as a quarantine. Okay, then the QC person will be taking a sample for this raw material. Okay, and check the quality. Check the quality for this raw material. Okay, and keeping a record for this result, keeping the data for whatever they performing into this lab. Okay, so once the result is passed, then they will be result will be approved through the QA, and then only they can send into the production area. So before checking of the quality of this raw material, they cannot be proceed into the production area, or we can say that the manufacturing area. Okay, so once the quality will be passed, then it's sent into the production. Okay, so production person will be used approved BMR, BECR, and they always check preventive maintenance and the calibration status of each and every instrument that have to be used into the entire manufacturing process for this paracetamol tablet. And yes, of course, they keeping a record, they keeping or mention the record for each and every activity. They have to be performed into the entire procedure which actually approved by the QA. This is the main important thing. And this kind of the data or this kind of the procedure, entire procedure, they use into this production area for manufacture a paracetamol tablet. So once production employees is manufacture a tablet, this tablet is again go into the QC department. This finished tablet is going to the QC department. So for check quality of this finished product. In between, during the production, there is one IPQC department is there. So IPQC department will again check during the process. They check the quality of this intermediate, we can say that. So after IPQC, if the our product is finished product is ready, then they will be again goes into the QC lab, and QC will be check again the finished product quality. There are the so many attributes for quality standards for this tablets. So there are the so many assays, GCs, appearance, those kind of the tests are to be performed there and check the quality of this product. And they have to be, once they meet their predetermined specification and all those kind of the data or all those kind of the standards, then will be QA will be again review this entire procedure or entire result and the production entire manufacturing procedure review. Once review and everything is fine, then only the QA will be giving the approval for this, and then they can be distributed into the market. So this is actually the entire procedure for the QMS. There are so many things are there. If there are any, we have to be changed into the procedure, or we have to change any documents, then they have to then we have to proper there raise a change control for this activity, or this whatever they have, we have to given a proper scientific justification. If there is any problem happen while performing any activity, then we have to proper investigation, we have to perform that proper investigation and find a proper root cause, and we have to giving a proper scientific justification for this. Without any investigation they cannot be proceed further. So this is actually a system, and this system is called as a quality management system. In quality management system there are so many things, there are so many elements are come under. In next lecture one by one we can discussing about it. In next lecture we are maybe discussing about the change control. So this is about the QMS system. So if you have any queries or any question regarding this, you can comment on this box, commenting box. So if I clear your problem, I will be try to solve your problem. So yes, see you in the next lecture.